This single drop is worth more than gold. Snake venom sells for up to $40 million per gallon, making it the most valuable liquid on Earth. Inside this deadly liquid lies the future of medicine. Compounds that save lives by treating heart attacks, dissolving blood clots, and relieving chronic pain. But harvesting this precious liquid requires handling the most dangerous creatures on Earth, snakes whose venom can kill a human within minutes of a single bite. In specialized facilities around the world, trained professionals extract venom from thousands of snakes daily. This facility houses over 10,000 venomous snakes, one of the largest collections of deadly serpents ever assembled. The journey begins with eggs, carefully incubated to produce the next generation of venom producers. Temperature determines development speed. Eggs hatch after 60 to 90 days depending on species. Even hatchlings carry potent venom. Handlers treat every snake as potentially lethal from day one. Every snake is documented from birth growth rates and health tracked throughout their productive lives. Different species require different conditions. Desert vipers need dry heat, while jungle cobras demand tropical humidity. Automated systems maintain precise conditions. Stress from improper environment reduces venom production. King cobra venom commands the highest prices. Its unique neurotoxins found nowhere else in nature. Snakes are fed weekly. A diet of rodents maintains health without overfeeding that could affect venom quality. Regular health checks catch problems early. Sick snakes produce inferior venom with inconsistent composition. New snakes spend 30 days in quarantine, preventing disease from spreading through the collection. The extraction room is prepared with surgical precision. Every tool sterilized. Every protocol reviewed. Protective equipment is mandatory. A single bite from many species means certain death without immediate treatment. Snake fangs are sophisticated delivery systems. Muscles squeeze venom glands, forcing toxins through hollow teeth. Handlers approach with practiced calm. Snakes sense fear through body language and vibration. The hook controls head position, keeping fangs safely away from handler while minimizing snake stress. Two handlers work as team. One controls the head, the other manages the powerful body. The head is positioned over a sterile collection vessel, rubber membrane covering the opening. When fangs pierce the membrane, venom flows freely, the snake instinctively delivering its payload as if striking prey. Each extraction yields only tiny amounts. A large healthy snake might produce just 1 milliliter of venom per session. 1 gram of processed venom requires milking dozens of snakes over multiple sessions. Gentle electrical stimulation encourages complete gland emptying, maximizing yield while minimizing stress. After extraction, snakes rest for 2 to 4 weeks, regenerating venom for the next collection. Every sample is documented instantly. Species, individual snake ID, extraction date, and yield recorded. During peak production, dozens of snakes are processed daily efficiency, without compromising safety or quality. Fresh venom goes immediately to processing. Centrifugation separates components for analysis. Centrifugal force separates proteins by weight, different components settling into distinct layers. Each layer contains different toxins. Some cause paralysis, others prevent blood clotting, each with medical potential. A single type of venom contains dozens of biologically active compounds, each one potentially valuable for entirely different medical applications and treatments. Advanced analytical instruments identify every molecule present. Mass spectrometry revealing venom's complete and complex chemical signature. Mass spectrometry identifies compounds by molecular weight, finding potential drug candidates among hundreds of molecules. Target compounds are isolated with microscopic precision, separating the valuable from the merely interesting. Freeze-drying preserves venom indefinitely. Powdered form stable for years without losing potency. Venom banks store samples from species worldwide. Genetic resources for future pharmaceutical development. Research facilities maintain networks with collectors worldwide, accessing species from every continent. Pharmaceutical companies invest billions developing venom-derived drugs. The path from snake to pharmacy spanning decades. Cell cultures reveal how venom affects human biology, toxic effects potentially becoming therapeutic benefits. Computer modeling predicts how venom molecules interact with human proteins, accelerating drug discovery. Once identified, Promising compounds are synthesized, eliminating need for endless snake milking. Captopril revolutionized blood pressure treatment worldwide. This groundbreaking drug derived from Brazilian pit viper venom now saves millions of lives annually. What began as snake venom becomes mass-produced medication. Modern factories producing billions of doses annually to meet global demand. The transformation is complete. Deadly toxin becomes life-saving medicine through scientific alchemy. Over a dozen venom-derived drugs are currently approved, treating conditions from diabetes to heart disease. Anti-venom production requires the most venom. Horses or sheep immunized against specific toxins. Animals receive gradually increasing doses, their immune systems producing antibodies against the venom. After months of immunization, antibody-rich blood is collected, the raw material for life-saving antivenom. Plasma purification isolates the antibodies, removing everything except the venom-fighting proteins. Each vial contains concentrated antibodies, capable of neutralizing potentially fatal snakebite. Antivenom ships worldwide under strict temperature control, reaching remote clinics where snakebites are common. In rural areas, antivenom means survival. The difference between life and death measured in minutes. Administered intravenously, antivenom neutralizes circulating toxins, buying time for the body to heal. Snakebites kill over 100,000 people annually worldwide. Antivenom access remains critically and tragically inadequate in the regions that need it most. Researchers pursue universal antivenom, a single revolutionary treatment effective against multiple venomous snake species simultaneously. Genetic analysis reveals why venoms are deadly, knowledge enabling targeted medical countermeasures. Synthetic biology may eliminate animal immunization entirely. Laboratory production of pure antibodies. Beyond antivenom, venom compounds offer hope for chronic pain, potentially replacing addictive opioids. Cone snail venom contains zeaconotide, already approved for severe chronic pain unresponsive to other treatments. For patients failed by conventional painkillers, venom-derived medications offer hope without addiction. Blood-thinning compounds from snake venom prevent heart attacks and strokes, blocking dangerous clots. These compounds interrupt clotting cascades. The same mechanism that makes snake bites deadly becomes medically useful. Gila monster venom yielded exenatide, a diabetes medication helping millions control blood sugar. Marketed as Bietta, this venom-derived drug represents billions in annual sales. Proof of venom's commercial potential. Cancer researchers explore venom's cytotoxic properties, compounds that kill cells potentially targeting tumors. In laboratory tests, certain venom compounds selectively kill cancer cells, leaving healthy tissue unharmed. Clinical trials translate laboratory promise into human treatment, the final step toward new medicines. Pharmaceutical companies invest based on pipeline potential, venom research attracting billions in funding. Venture capital fuels venom startups, investors betting on nature's chemical library. Biodiversity conservation becomes pharmaceutical necessity. Undiscovered species potentially holding cure for diseases. Field researchers seek new species in remote regions, racing against habitat destruction to catalog venom diversity. Every newly discovered species potentially contains completely unique compounds, molecular diversity, far exceeding what human chemists could ever synthesize in laboratories. Venom biobanks preserve precious samples from thousands of species worldwide, essential insurance against extinction that would rob humanity of potential cures. International collaboration accelerates discovery. Researchers sharing data across borders. Universities train the next generation. Doctoral students dedicating years to understanding single toxins. Published research builds collective knowledge, each paper advancing understanding incrementally. Security protects valuable animals around the clock, each snake representing years of breeding investment. Automated systems maintain conditions while humans rest, alarms alerting staff to any anomaly. Each morning, the cycle resumes, feeding, monitoring, and preparing for another day of extraction. Extraction schedules balance yield with snake welfare, never pushing animals beyond healthy limits. Expertise transfers generation to generation, skills learned only through years of hands-on experience. These hands have handled thousands of deadly snakes, experience building intuition that prevents accidents. Every close call is analyzed, protocols refined based on accumulated experience and incident review. Anti-Venom stands ready for any accident. Immediate treatment essential if bite occurs despite precautions. Anti-Venom inventory is checked monthly. Expired product replaced to ensure effectiveness. Emergency drills keep response sharp. Practice ensuring no hesitation if real incident occurs. Day's end brings careful accounting. Every drop of extracted venom logged and secured. A highly productive day might yield 10 grams of raw venom, worth tens of thousands of dollars to eager pharmaceutical company buyers. Despite the inherent dangers, venom production is remarkably profitable. Consistent pharmaceutical industry demand, ensuring premium prices for quality product. International shipments require extensive documentation. Endangered species regulations strictly enforced. Venom ships in specialized containers. Temperature excursions destroying millions in value. At destination, samples are verified immediately. Any quality issues triggering investigation. With every shipment, research advances, bringing new medicines closer to patients who need them. For patients, the origin doesn't matter. Only that medicine works when they need it most. Millions of patients take venom-derived medications every single day, most never knowing their essential pills originated from deadly snakes. Behind those cold, unblinking eyes lies extraordinary potential. Toxins that evolution perfected to kill, now brilliantly repurposed by science to heal. Evolution spent millions of years perfecting these toxins. Human science learning to redirect their power, from ancient folk remedies used for centuries to cutting-edge modern pharmaceuticals. Venom's tremendous medical potential is only now beginning to be fully understood and exploited by science. Young scientists dedicate careers to this field, drawn by potential to transform medicine. Every sample contains unknowns, compounds yet to be discovered, diseases yet to be treated. As darkness falls, the snakes rest, regenerating venom for another day of extraction. The facility never fully sleeps. Systems monitored around the clock to protect valuable inventory. This is snake venom, $40 million per G. Allen, and worth every penny for the lives it saves. From deadly fang to life-saving medicine, the most dangerous creatures becoming humanity's greatest healers. Inside the snake venom factory, where poison becomes medicine and danger becomes hope. Conservation efforts protect wild populations, ensuring wild snakes remain for future research and ecosystem health. Tracking technology monitors wild populations, data informing both conservation and captive breeding programs. Many venomous species face extinction threats, habitat loss potentially destroying undiscovered medical compounds forever. Habitat restoration protects both snakes and medical potential. Conservation and commerce aligned. Local communities become conservation partners. Economic benefits from venom trade, incentivizing protection. Education reduces unnecessary snake killing. Informed communities coexisting with venomous neighbors. Rescue teams relocate snakes from populated areas, preventing both human injury and unnecessary snake deaths. Released snakes return to wild populations, contributing to species survival and genetic diversity. Captive breeding maintains genetic diversity, preventing inbreeding that could weaken venom production. Genetic analysis guides breeding decisions, maintaining healthy populations for sustainable venom production. Careful record-keeping spans generations, ensuring no genetic bottlenecks compromise the population. Valuable breeding animals receive premium veterinary care. Investment in genetics protecting future production. Recovery protocols mirror human medicine standards. These animals too valuable for anything less than best care. Retired snakes live out natural lifespans. Ethical treatment extending beyond productive years. Visiting researchers learn techniques. Knowledge flowing between facilities worldwide. Formal partnerships accelerate discovery. Shared resources achieving more than isolated efforts. Virtual connections overcome geographic barriers. Researchers collaborating across continents in real time. Shared databases catalog known compounds, preventing duplicate discovery efforts. Every new discovery adds to collective knowledge. The puzzle of venom slowly assembling. Scientists estimate less than 1% of venom compounds have been fully characterized. Vast potential remains, unexplored. High-throughput screening tests thousands of compounds simultaneously, accelerating discovery dramatically. Robotics process samples faster than humans ever could. Technology amplifying human discovery. Artificial intelligence identifies promising compounds. Pattern recognition exceeding human capability. When screening identifies hits, development accelerates. Years of work following initial discovery. Safety testing precedes any human trial. Rigorous protocols protecting future patients. Regulatory submissions document everything. Millions of pages supporting single drug approvals. Regulatory review determines market access. Approval opening path to patients worldwide. Approval represents ultimate validation. Deadly venom transformed into approved medicine. First patients receive new treatments. The culmination of decades of research and development. Manufacturing scales to meet demand. Snake's contribution multiplied through industrial chemistry. From fang to pharmacy. The transformation complete. Medicine available to those who need it. Pharmacists counsel patients on proper use. The final link connecting venom to healing. Medications ship worldwide. Venom's healing power reaching patients on every continent. Access programs bring treatments to underserved populations. Pharmaceutical companies and NGOs partnering. Training programs prepare healthcare workers, ensuring proper administration and monitoring. Millions of lives extended or saved. Venom's deadly reputation inverted through science. Researchers meet patients whose lives they've saved. The human reward beyond scientific achievement. Awards recognize pioneering contributions. Science celebrating those who transform poison to medicine. Media attention raises public awareness, transforming perception of venomous creatures. Educational programs inspire young scientists, planting seeds for future discovery. That spark of curiosity, the beginning of careers that transform medicine. This is snake venom, $40 million per G. Allen, worth every penny for the millions of lives it transforms and saves around the world. From deadly fang to life-saving medicine, inside the snake venom factory, where the world's most dangerous creatures become humanity's greatest and most unlikely healers. If you found this journey into the world of venom medicine fascinating, subscribe for more inside looks at extraordinary manufacturing processes. Next time, we travel to Japan, where legendary Wagyu beef worth $500 per pound is raised using traditional techniques perfected over centuries of dedication.